Let's get some insight into what happened with those presidential tweets this morning. Again, here's Chief White House correspondent John Roberts.
It was an oops moment that sent White House staff and Republicans in Congress reeling this morning. After watching a segment on Fox and Friends, President Trump issued a tweet highly critical of the FISA Act, so-called 702 authority. The president tweeting, quote, "House votes on controversial FISA Act today. This is the act that may have been used with the help of the discredited and phony dossier to so badly surveil and abuse the Trump campaign by the previous administration and others." The tweet stood in sharp contradiction to a policy statement the press secretary had issued just the night before, throwing the full weight of the White House behind the 702 law. Democrats took full advantage of what they saw as a policy vacuum, saying, "Let's put the bill on hold."
In light of the irresponsible and inherently contradictory messages coming out of the White House today, I would recommend that we withdraw consideration of the bill today to give us more time to address the privacy questions that have been raised, as well as to get a clear statement from the administration about their position on the bill.
Nearly 2 hours after his initial tweet, President Trump moved to clarify his position, tweeting that today's vote is about foreign surveillance of foreign bad guys on foreign land. We need it. Get smart. The president's National Security Council, led by Homeland Security Advisor Tom Bossert, had spent weeks selling Congress and the press on the need to reauthorize the 702 section of FISA. The heads of the intelligence agencies also insisted it was a necessary tool to protect the homeland from terrorists. This morning, Republican rank and file were left wondering where the president really stood. The White House Chief of Staff and Legislative Director raced up to Capitol Hill. Paul Ryan spoke to the president for 30 minutes on the phone after the first tweet. And House Intelligence Chairman Devin Nunes read aloud the president's clarifying tweet to reassure members the president was still on board. Yet the press secretary today said there was no contradiction in what the president wrote and poo-pooed the notion White House staff had to clean up the mess on aisle 702.
Yeah, it wasn't confusing to me. I'm sorry if it was for you.
Can you tell us why his first tweet sparked off a flurry of activity and phone calls between the White House and Capitol Hill?
I'm not sure about the flurry of activity. Again, to us, that's a pretty normal day, and we're always engaged with members on the Hill, members of our staff, so that seems pretty standard practice.
In his second tweet that he released this morning, President Trump also pointed out that he, quote, personally directed the fix to the unmasking process in FISA surveillance. You'll remember the Obama administration asked for the unmasking of several Trump campaign officials in connection with the Russia investigation. Today, the Director of National Intelligence, Dan Coats, unveiled new restrictions on when government officials can be told who the American citizens are who were picked up in overseas intelligence surveillance. Brett?
John Roberts live on the North Lawn. Another busy day at the White House. John, thanks.